जय गुरुदेव, गुड इवनिंग, नमस्कार, सबका स्वागत हमारे साप्ताहिक कार्यक्रम बुधवार बुधत्व की ओर। Let me welcome you all and want to see the brighter faces of all of you. आपके चमकते हुए चेहरे देखने के लिए मैं पूरा हफ्ता इंतजार करता हूँ। हमारे गेस्ट जो आते हैं वो भी इसी बात के लिए आते हैं कि ताकि आपके चमकते मुस्कुराते चेहरे देख सकें। एंड ही हैज ऑलरेडी कम। हमारे गेस्ट आज साहिल जी ऑलरेडी हैज कम एंड let us start the program without wasting a single minute because time is very precious. तो जैसी परंपरा है 3 बार हम ओम का उच्चारण करके we'll start the program. Let us all sit comfortably with the spine erect. Have a beautiful and gentle smile on your face, eyes closed. And with a smile, take a deep breath in and let go. Chant Om 3 times. Breathe in for Om. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री श्री गुरुवे नमः। And with a beautiful smile, slowly and gently, you may open your eyes and welcome साहिल भैया।
जय गुरुदेव।
एक ऐसा नाम which needs no introduction, ऐसा कोई व्यक्ति आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग में तो हो ही नहीं सकता who is not aware about साहिल रॉकिंग भजन्स एंड मुस्कुराता चेहरा। ये हिंदी इंग्लिश भैया थोड़ा मिक्स चलेगा तो
थैंक यू।
एंड बहुत कुछ है बताने के लिए। इंट्रोडक्शन हमारे पास, हमारे गेस्ट जितने भी आते हैं उसमें पूरा प्रोग्राम बीत सकता है। बहुत शॉर्ट में, आपकी अर्लियर एजुकेशन सारी इंडिया से बाहर हुई है, जितना मैंने इनके बारे में पढ़ा, लंदन एंड हांगकांग। एंड हाई स्कूल के साथ साथ ही 2 इंटरनेशनली रॉक ब्रांड्स के अंदर भी आप वहां पर भी काम कर चुके। और शुरू से इनका इंक्लिनेशन म्यूजिक का इनको कहां से कहां तक ले आया ये तो हम जानेंगे, बात करेंगे इनसे। आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग फैकल्टी हैं, इनकी वाइफ भी स्मृति जी भी साथ में इनके कंधे से कंधा मिला के साथ में प्रोग्राम्स काफी करते रहे हैं। रॉकिंग सत्संग भजन तो हम इनके फैन हैं ही। एल्बम्स, सोलो सारे के सारे। 2009 से मैं जो कोर्स ले रहा हूँ, मेरा कोर्स का कोई कंक्लूडिंग डे ऐसा नहीं होता जिसमें लास्ट में जब तक इनके 2 भजन नहीं चले हमारा कोर्स कंप्लीट होता है। और जब तक लोगों को नाचते हुए नहीं देखते उन भजन के ऊपर तो वो कोर्स हमारा कभी भी कंप्लीट होता ही नहीं है। और हमें लगता है 6 दिन में सबसे लास्ट में, जो पहले जब 6 दिन का प्रोग्राम होता था, लास्ट के इनके 2 भजन से ही सबसे ज्यादा लोगों को बड़ा जुड़ाव रहता था। और वो अंदर से एक ऐसी मुस्कुराहट, ऐसी खुशी लेके जाते थे कि जो आने वाले सालों में एक खुशी का एक फव्वारा बन के उनके जीवन में फूटता था। सो आज का भैया प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट करना से पहले, आज वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट वी हैव लॉस्ट आवर डियरेस्ट ऋषि नित्य प्रज्ञा जी। ऐसा लगता है जैसे हमारे परिवार से एक सदस्य चला गया, इतना मुस्कुराता चेहरा। और आप वो सब लोग जिन्होंने उनके साथ कितने क्षण, कितने समय, किसी के मेंटर रहे हैं, इतने पुराने हमारे शुरू के टीचर्स रहे हैं, तो इतना कुछ उनके साथ बताने के लिए है। सो आज का प्रोग्राम मैं साहिल भैया चाहूंगा कि जस्ट पे ट्रिब्यूट टू ऋषि नित्य प्रज्ञा जी। सो एंड आज को होस्ट मेरे साथ पूनम मार्कन जी भी रहेंगी। पूनम मार्कन जी विल आल्सो होस्ट, क्योंकि उन्हीं का बड़ा सपोर्ट रहा इस प्रोग्राम को अभी यहाँ तक लाने में। ऑलमोस्ट अब 1.25 साल हो गया इस प्रोग्राम को यहाँ तक लाते हुए। और तो Let me share his picture. And Bhaiya, you want to say something?
Sure. What is this? In case time permits, I can also allow. Okay. Yeah, so Rishiji is. What can you say about Rishiji? You just have to look at his picture right now and still see what happens inside when you look at his face. Look at what happens to your upliftment of consciousness. You know, Rishiji is very infectious. That's the word I'll put. His people get stuck to his bhajans and his singing, but his bhajans and his singing is just an expression of the joy that he was feeling inside. You know, I was very lucky for many years to have the opportunity to sing alongside with him on stage, and every time he would come, you know, every single person over there would be uplifted. And the earlier days, I remember when he'd be singing some fast numbers, some fast songs, there was not a single person in the audience or on that stage who was accompanying him who was not feeling elated and uplifted. This was not his voice, this was his being. It's very rare that such beings come on this planet, and if you have the opportunity to be with them, to be touched by them, then you are really blessed. You know, such beings have no purpose in this world. They come here just to give, they don't come to take anything. And he had fun, and he used to show people how not to get stuck in small, small things and just live life to the fullest. I would say he was, you know, the epitome of living life happily and to the fullest, with joy, with happiness. And you'd see him, and you know, he'd say things like, oh, you know, the way when he would meet you, it was like, you know, that's what a devotee of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji should be like in his approach with people. People would feel so happy, so uplifted in his presence, you know, by his words. I mean, it's not a loss, it's a celebration that we got to spend the time with him that we did. People say, oh, it's a loss, we've lost a stalwart. I say, you're lucky that you had the time that you had with him on this planet. That is a blessing, because such beings, it's very rare they come on this planet, you know. And when they do, you celebrate their lives. Even if it's a few years, you celebrate the time you had with him. And you know, I would not be a teacher today if it was not for Rishiji. Let me put it like that, okay? I remember in 2000, was it 90? No, 99. I was doing my final exam in Berkeley's college. I was doing my international management in London. And Guruji has said that Abhi Rishiji aayenge London mein. So things were picking up, and you know, a few of us were doing work. And the old timers over there, you know how people are, you know, when they're set in their ways, kuch nahi hone wala hai, koi bhi nahi aayega course ke liye. And in those, and London, Maha Satsang meant 10 people, okay? That's how it used to be in those days, okay? And I remember when I went over there and I started doing satsangs, some days there was only me and one more person, but we would do it. Because why? We gave a commitment, and we have to build up that momentum, build up that energy. You know, sometimes even I know that you start something and then you don't get the response that you want, but you're like, no, I started it. Now Guruji says, no, whatever you start, finish it 100%. So we were doing it. And I remember when he came, I was like, we have to do a DSN with him. We'll just announce one. And I had no help from anybody. I remember that much. All the senior teachers, senior people over there were like, nahi hoga, no one will register, no one will pay this much money. And the funniest thing is that all the participants were the senior teachers only who joined up, who eventually signed up for that DSN. That's the funniest thing alive. He came. I told him, I said, you know, Rishiji, we have, the first time I met him also, I had done a course with Tanuja Didi in 1998, and she told me a lot about Rishiji. And I remember, you know, one day I'll meet him, and, you know, I'll organize a DSN for him. I told him, I said, I'm planning a DSN for you, but a little tough. He's like, don't worry, ho jayega. And I remember him going, and there was this one guitarist, I'll never forget. He was a foreigner. And he had come to the satsang just to see Rishiji, and a little bit, you know, stuck up that, no, I'm not going to do any course or anything like that. He sat in one satsang, just one satsang. Rishiji sang 3 songs. At the end of those 3 songs, he comes to me and says, give me the registration form. I'm signing up. He signed up for the DSN just with those 3 songs. That's the power that Rishiji had. He would just attract people. His one song, his one, talk, something, just people would be so like, it's like bees to honey, like flies flies to the light. It was too good. It was too good. And then he said, okay, तरसों से TTC हो रहा है आश्रम में. I said, okay, very good, Rishi ji. My exam is there in 3 weeks. हाँ, you're going for TTC. I said, but Rishi ji, I want to sit in this DS and I organized it, and I have an exam to study also. No, you're going for TTC. In 2 days, he made me register for TTC, sign up. I was in ashram after 2 days and I did my first TTC. It is all because of him. And when his sankalpa was there, you're going, it means you're going, And I'll never forget the initial satsangs with him. They were out of this world, and that was real satsang. And, it was joyous. It was a celebration of music. It didn't have to be perfect in sur as many people say that, oh, it has to be this and that. Nothing. It was just full of energy, full of love. And, I'm very lucky to have been associated with him, to have met him, to have been inspired by him. And there's one song. Can I, Manoj, would you mind if I just started with that? There's one song.
Yeah, sure, Bhaiya. Yeah.
Which I will never forget. Which when the first time I heard it with Rishi ji. This is a very old song that was actually written by some artists from Banaras. But, it got caught on by Prashant P. Kumar, and then Rishiji heard it, and then he sang it. And I've also sung it on an album on Cosmic Celebration. And whenever I hear this song, I remember him. And there was one time I was singing this song in ashram, and we did a huge medley for 15 minutes. The song was about to get over, and then Rishiji walked into the satsang pandal, and then we continued this for another 10 minutes, So that was fun. 25 minutes of the song we just went on and on and on, and it was too good. In the old days, a lot of you would have remembered him and different artists doing medleys, and having fun. That was a different universe in those days, different place altogether in those days. So anyway, I'll just sing this song for you people and see if you remember it. जीवन सागर मेरे भैया. You can sing along after me. नैया सदा बढ़ाए जा, नैया सदा बढ़ाए जा, प्रभु को ना बिसराए जा, प्रभु को ना. ओ राम रमैया गाए जा, रामा हो रामा हो, रामा हो रामा रामा, रामा हो रामा हो, रामा हो रामा, रामा हो रामा हो, रामा रामा हो, रामा हो रामा रामा हो. सागर में होती है लहरें, लहरों में तूफान, लहरों में तूफान. जीवन में सुख दुख जो आए, वो भी ऐसा जान, वो भी ऐसा जान. सुख और दुख के इस झूले में, सुख और दुख के इस झूले में, मस्ती सदा बनाएगा, मस्ती सदा बनाएगा, प्रभु को बिसराए जा, प्रभु को ना बिसराए जा। राम रमैया गाए जा, बोलो रामा हो रामा हो रामा हो रामा 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 हो रामा हो रामा हो रामा रामा हो रामा हो रामा रामा हो रामा हो रामा रामा हो। दीपक ने काली रातों से डरना ना जाना, डरना ना जाना। माया जंजालों से भी तू कभी ना घबराना, कभी ना घबराना। Now there's two parts to this. This is the first part that was originally written in the song. मंजिल तुझे जरूर मिलेगी, ये विश्वास जगाए जा, ये विश्वास जगाए जा। And then Guruji one day asked Rishi ji, change it up a little bit, make it more apt for art of living. So the lines became this: ऐसा रस में ज्ञान मिला है, ऐसा रस में ज्ञान मिला है, इसमें खुद को डुबाए जा, इसमें खुद को डुबाए जा। गुरु को ना बिसराए जा, श्री श्री को ना बिसराए जा। राम रमैया गाए जा, रामा हो रामा हो रामा हो रामा 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 हो रामा हो रामा हो रामा 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 हो। So that song, so that was something that it was Rishi Ji's patent song. Whenever he would sing it, the whole place would be amazing. It would really lift off, as they say. I mean, I have done it also for many songs with Gurudev's grace, with his kripa. Things have happened, not done anything. Things happen rather than doing anything. And, you're able to uplift the energy. So that's one thing I learned from Rishi Ji. Don't worry so much about being perfect in everything. The perfect in Shruti, perfect in presentation and planning and all. You have to work on yourself, because his priority was self. His priority was energy. His priority was being pure and light inside, and spreading that light. That's what he taught me. That's what I learned from him. And spreading that light, no matter what people thought of him, no matter what people said, he was going to be the way he was going to be. That's how he was, and that is something that I think people need to learn. People are very scared nowadays that, what will people think of me? What will people... Yeah, this is Maya. This is a game. You come here, play it, and you're going to go. If anything that you can learn from Rishi Ji's passing is this, is there is only one guarantee on this planet. You've come, you're going to go. That's the guarantee. And before you go, at least understand why you've come here. At least live life in high light, in high energy. Understand the light that is inside you. Because he already knew it. He knew what he was. He knew he was free. And so he had fun. And he played the game. That's life. That's how it has to be. You have to play. And there's so much to say about this, but he just showed it, Instead of giving a long lecture, he just showed you how to be happy. Just be happy, like that. How to be happy in Gurudev's Gyan, in Gurudev's love. That is the most important thing. But what else to say? ठीक है Manoj ji, I hope that's a fitting tribute to Rishi ji.
Yeah, sure. It was really a solace to all of us. आपके वर्ड्स ने एक ऐसा आयाम दे दिया हमारे को, जो काफी फोन कॉल्स हमारे पास आ रही थी कि ऐसा कैसे हो गया, गुरुजी ने कैसे उनको जाने दिया एंड ऑल दिस थिंग। बट द रियल टीचिंग इज दिस कि आपने बड़ा सुंदर बोला, वी हैव नॉट लॉस्ट हिम। इतना लाइवली चेहरा, और जैसे ही देखते थे, जैसे उनके प्रेजेंस में आते थे, इतना कुछ जीवंत हो उठता था। और अभी जो लेटेस्ट उनका काफी हर एक फिल्मी सॉन्ग को उन्होंने एक स्पिरिचुअल मीनिंग देते हुए किस शिद्दत के साथ सारे गाने गाए हैं, दैट्स अ रियली इंस्पिरेशन टू अस। एंड यू सेड इट वेरी राइटली कि जो कुछ भी है कि दिस इज ऑल इल्यूजन ना, तो हमें बस अपना काम करते चले जाना है। वी हैव द सद्गुरु इन आवर लाइफ, और इतना सब कुछ सौभाग्य हमें मिला है, तो बस अपने कार्य को 100% होकर करते रहें। तो ये सब हमारे को सीखने को मिलता है इस तरह की पर्सनालिटी से, इस तरह की विभूति से, और उनकी प्रेजेंस में तो ये सब कुछ जाना ही है। अभी साहिल, यू हैव टोल्ड कि देयर वाज ए टाइम इन 90 जब आपने कोर्स किया था 90s में, और उसके बाद देन यू डिड योर टीटीसी एंड ऑल, कि उस वक्त महासत्संग का मतलब केवल 10 लोगों का आना या इतना सब कुछ। आज तो इतना बड़ा लाइक श्री श्री से ब्रांड, आज ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड पीपल नो हिम, इतना कंट्रीज में इतना एक्सपेंड हुआ है। बट उस वक्त तो इतना कहीं नोन नहीं था। एंड यू हैव कंप्लीटेड योर ग्रेजुएशन इन साइंस एंड देन पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन इन इंटरनेशनल मैनेजमेंट फ्रॉम लंदन। उस वक्त का, और साथ में जो आपका म्यूजिक का शौक था, जो शुरू से ही बचपन से आपका म्यूजिक इंक्लिनेशन एंड सब भी चलता रहा, देन व्हाट इंस्पायर्ड यू? गुरुजी से कैसे मिलना हुआ, क्या इंस्पिरेशन रही कि वहां से यहाँ आए? दैट आई थिंक वी ऑल वांट टू नो।
What is that jump, huh? That's the
वो क्या फैक्टर रहा?
What is the jump? The jump is Gurudev. You look at his face, you'll understand why to jump. But anyway, so the good question, the long answer. But if you are ready to hear, I'll tell you.
Sure.
Bottom, यही तो एक बात है कि if you are a seeker, if you really want to know what your purpose of life is, if that question pops up, if you really want to know what is your being, what is the why do things happen the way they happen, then you start searching, then you start looking for answers. And of course you will take many you'll do many shopping here, there, whatever, you'll go and try many things. So I did many things, and then one day I did a course. I remember, like, when I went to London, this was my first year in London in King's College. Okay, I had my father kept telling me all my life that whatever happens, the success definition is what? Going to a foreign country, having a great job over there, being settled, having a good married life, standard procedure for most parents. You know what I'm saying? What to tell their parents. They have a guidebook, I think, every parent, and they share it with the next generation. This is what you tell your children. So the usual spiel that you better do your master's degree, get qualified, get a good job, have some good standing in society, do business like I'm doing, because they will only tell you what they know as being righteous, or what they know as being good for you from their perspective, which is not a bad thing on any level. It's very good. It's very important. It shows love. But when I went to London, I'll never forget. Okay, I used to take this tube from my college back to my dorms, and I had a good life. It's not as if I had a bad life or some pain was there or anything like that, but I used to go in that tube, and every time I'd pass that one station, it was where all the bankers used to come. Now, the bankers were the richest people in London at that point in time. Those people, I'm talking about, some of the best companies which we were supposed to eventually get a job in, like Arthur Anderson Consulting, and they would come in with their Armani suits and ties and, white. Like, when I say white, I mean real white, shirts, properly starched and everything, perfect boots, perfect polish, nice briefcase. They'd all come in. and they all stand in the tube. और सबके चेहरे पर एक ही चीज़ होता था, you know what? No smile. No smile. And every time I'd come from, from college, or and I'd laugh with my friends and all, they'd all turn and see, ये क्यों हंस रहा है, इसके पास क्या है जो मेरे पास नहीं है, मैं क्या खरीद सकता हूँ उसको, कैन आई बाय दैट, आई वॉन्ट दैट, why is he happy, why I'm so miserable, I have all the money, they had all the money in the world, okay, but not one of them was smiling, not one of them was happy. I tell you, that's it. That's when my mind went like, hello, what is this? This is what he wants me to become. I don't want to become like this. I want to be happy. If you get money, what is money going to get you? Yes, money get you a nice car, nice house. But yeah, hello, I want to be happy after that. Enjoy it. If you don't have the Lakshmi of enjoying things, then what is the use of having Dhan Lakshmi? You need all 8, no? So this was the imbalance I saw over there. And I was like, not for me. This is not my purpose. I don't want to be doing this. So along these questions started popping up, and then I started looking and I started seeking. And then one day I remember doing my program, and my mother was like, she said, oh, you've done Reiki, you've done this. Why don't you try this new thing? Riya ji has asked us to, go for a particular course. My friend was Riya, not Riya ji. So we went to this course in Mahalakshmi, near Mahalakshmi Race Course in Bombay, and it was during my holiday time after my first year, and I'll never forget. Okay, holiday time after my second year. Sorry, by then 1 year had gone of seeking, and this lady Sangeeta Jani bowed down to this picture of this bearded man, and the sun was setting, and I don't know what happened to me. Something inside me like flipped, and I said, "This is it. I've come to the place I need to be. I don't know what is here, but there is something here. Kuch to hai yahan par." I felt it. Something drew me. By then I was a little bit able to catch energy, catch things. Then I went, did the course, and I'm like, okay, this is nice. I did Vipassana after doing my course, and that was an 11-day program. That was very powerful, very intense, but very difficult for a 22-year-old boy, 23-year-old boy in those days. Very difficult. So then after I came back, I started doing Kriya, and I was like, wow, this is fabulous. This is the best thing. You're getting in 20 minutes what would take me 2 hours, of watching my breath. I'm getting it in 20 minutes straight, flat out, same experience. This is better time investment. I was thinking to myself, I'll at least pass my exams with this. And I remember meeting Guruji for the first time. And all I remember was when I touched Gurudev's feet. I've never touched anybody's feet in my life. I was a Bombayite. My father was in Hong Kong, and I was never made to touch people's feet. But the moment I saw him, something in me clicked and said, you have to go touch his feet. Just go touch his feet. And I don't know why. I didn't even do namaskar to him. I just went straight and touched his feet. And I touched his feet, and I got up and I was flying. And after we left that place, I told my mama, I said, now if I die also, it doesn't make a difference. I'm happy. I've achieved the purpose of my life. I told her these things. That 23-year-old boy is telling this to his mother. Can you imagine this? Even now when I think about it, I'm like, maybe something was off, God knows. But I was so content, so happy meeting him. And I thought to myself, now the only way is up. There's no down with him. You can never get off the escalator and fall down. In this escalator, the side rails are very high, so there's only going up. Even if we think things are going all hodgepodge around us, the master is there. No, just trust me, he will only take you up. And I'm not saying this because somebody has told me, or I'm saying this as a concept. I'm saying this as a reality. When you're on this escalator, don't worry. You think this problem is a big problem, nothing. He'll make the biggest problem like nothing. He'll go into water. He'll get washed off. That's how powerful the master is. And having said that, I became an art living teacher. My father was very upset with me for 6 months. He didn't talk to me. He was like, you were supposed to get a job. Now you become a full-time teacher of the good news, he used to call it all the time. And 6 months later, he came to Bombay and he heard me in a satsang. He'd never heard me in a satsang ever. And he heard me and he sat at the back and he started crying. I remember seeing him from the side of my eye crying, and then after the satsang, I took him out for dinner with whatever little money I had as a full-time teacher. I paid for the dinner, and he looked at me and he says, "You're happy, no?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "You have my blessing." Next day, Gurudev called me to Bangalore Ashram and made me a full-time teacher for those many years. So it was a magical time. It was something where I keep telling people, you want to get the best CEO, you want to get the best job, you got the best benefits as being an art living teacher, the best mental satisfaction, and the CEO is one of a kind. You're never going to get a CEO like Pujya Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji. So yeah, it was a logical choice to be a full timer, to come into this world. I mean, he changed my life. There's no doubt, and he can do that to anybody. Anybody can come on this path and just transform 100% with his grace.
You really answered to many of the young people. Those key no smile say, evergreen smile. So
Yeah.
this is the right path. And मास्टर के साथ तो सभी के एक्सपीरियंस है, लव एट फर्स्ट साइट तो सभी के साथ रहा, एंड सच ए लाइफ चेंजिंग। एक चीज आपने गलत कर दी, अभी बता दिया कि 22-23 साल पहले, हम तो अभी आपको 22-23 साल का समझ रहे थे। कैन एनीवन सी हिज फेस इज एवरीथिंग, कि लगते हैं ये अभी इतनी पुरानी बात, इतनी बड़ी-बड़ी, इतनी पहले की बातें कर रहे हैं। आपकी त्वचा से आपकी उम्र का पता नहीं लगता।
Good. मुंह में घी शक्कर. Very good. I'm happy.
सो
Yeah.
अभी एक बड़ा क्वेश्चन मन में आता है कि लाइक अर्लियर द भजन मीन्स लाइक सोलफुल, वो बहुत स्लो मोड के अंदर और उस तरीके से चलना, या दूसरी तरफ पंजाबी भेटें जहां पर बड़ा हाई स्केल, बट रॉक विद सत्संग, ये कॉम्बिनेशन हाउ इट कम्स?
No, it's not rock. It's more around using an instrument you're comfortable with. So many people are comfortable with guitar. Okay, many people play guitar. Many people internationally जब लोग भजन गाते हैं ना, तो गिटार के साथ बड़ा अच्छा लगता है, बहुत बहुत सुंदर. And they play slowly. They don't have to go jig jig jig. They go like, they do that kind of a slower pace song, whatever. वो भी बहुत सुंदर लगता है. It's not like I would say it's a rock bhajan. It's something that is contemporary. Let me put it like that. So see, rock would mean very tamasic, very rajasic, very hard hitting. I would say yes, some elements can be like that also, but the focus is bhakti. If the focus is bhakti, the instrument is not that important. If there is bhakti, any outer coating, any outer wrapping is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. If you touch the heart of somebody through your singing, like Rishi ji would touch the heart of everybody that was there in the satsang, that is more important. You're not touching their ear, you're not touching their mind. You don't want them to have some, oh wow wow wow, bahut acha tha. You want them to sing. So you make it simple. You're not there to show off. You're not there to get wow from people. You're there to blast the energy. If you can blast the energy of people, blast the energy in a satsang and make them one, make their mind quiet, then you've done your job. So even if it is through rock music and the child wants to hear that and then his mind goes shant, do it. The main thing is what? Is to bring their mind to that point of the essence of that shloka. The essence of the shloka is shanti. The essence of that shloka is silence. So actually music is the prerequisite to silence. So once you listen to music, then you have to be silent. You don't continue singing. You enjoy that space. That is something that I learned from Gurudev, very strong, which I don't see with many. I mean, not trying to criticize other organizations or other activities, but without the silence, the music continuously becomes a hammering to the brain. Do you know what I mean? Like after a very powerful, strong bhajan with a lot of activity, it's important to settle the mind and keep it calm. Then you absorb that energy. Otherwise, that energy goes off. These are small things I've seen. Like even now, I did a satsang recently. We did 2 very fast bhajans, and the last bhajan I made it extremely slow, purposefully, much to the annoyance of many people in the crowd. But it was my duty to do that. So as a satsang singer, you're responsible not just to get the va of people, but to also uplift them through your voice, through your singing, through your presence. It's a very big honor to do it well. That's my interpretation. I hope that answers somewhat
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Sahil, one moment.
Yeah.
whatever you have said, जिन लोगों को थोड़ा
हाँ,
इंग्लिश
हिंदी
का
में
रहे,
आप
एक
बताइए।
छोटे संक्षिप्त तरीके से जो साहिल जी ने अभी कहा, ये था कि कोई भी वाद हो सत्संग में, वाद्य इतना इम्पोर्टेंट, इतना जरूरी नहीं है। जिस भाव से वो मन को छू जाए, उस पे ज्यादा ध्यान जाए और छू जाए वो, ताकि सबका मन शांत रहे। और बहुत ज्यादा डम 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 फास्ट म्यूजिक का भी कभी कभी जरूरत नहीं है, और ये उन्होंने गुरुदेव से सीखा है।
Yeah. So before going ahead, we like to hear one more bhajan from Sahil, please.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You can sing one of your favorites sung by you.
So you're saying dum 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 songs. I'll just share one quick story and then I'll sing the song. So there was this one song which Guruji, he's done it for me for 4-5 songs. He's written 2 songs and one song, and he told me you have to sing it for the children, for the youth. And मैंने बोला यार, how will I learn it? I learned it and I recorded it also on one of the albums. I think it's on Cosmic Celebration. And like that, then he told me there's one song from Divya Prabha, you learn that and you play that. Okay, and it's something that I think Manoj you play in your courses. And the first time I sang it for him was in the International Youth Festival. And I remember we had organized our program on the left side and Vikramji was on the right side, and Vikramji was singing away, okay. And Gurudev gave his talk. We never got a chance to sing. And then Guruji was about to leave. And I thought, yaar, pura prepare karke abhi kya ho raha hai? You know, we had 2 songs, Rama Ho and this next one I'm going to sing. And Guruji looked at me, smiled like this. You have to sing something? I said, Guruji, thoda abhi hum, can we pep it up a little bit? He said, हाँ, pep up karo. I tell you, the first beat that we played and then we sang to, the whole 2,000 people were on their feet, and Gurudev for the next 15 minutes danced. And I mean danced like crazy danced. You know, like I've never seen him dance like that in my life. And he just went on, he made everyone dance. Even the other musicians who were not playing, he made them get up and start dancing also. And that song is, the second song which I'm going to sing now is Divya Prabha's song called Jai Jai Krishna Krishna Hare, which he asked me to learn, and then I made it in the way I did on Cosmic Celebration. Well, it's another end to another day. How swift they're passing through. And the sweetest moments that I've ever spent, my Shri Shri I spent with you. Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jaya Govinda, Jaya Gopala, Jaya Govinda, Jaya Gopala, Jaya Jaya Krishna Krishna Hare, 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 Jaya Govinda, Jaya Gopala, Jaya Govinda, Jaya Gopala, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jaya Govinda, Jaya Gopala, Jaya Jaya Krishna Krishna Hare, Jaya Jaya Krishna Krishna Hare, Jaya Govinda, Jaya Gopala, Jaya Govinda, Jaya Gopala, Jaya Gopala. fast one.
Yeah, such an amazing grace. And यहाँ मैं सबको बताना भी चाहूंगा कि earlier Sahil was heading the Yes program जो बच्चों के लिए teenagers के लिए था. I think you were the director of Yes program.
Yeah, I was the director for Yes for a while, and yeah, it was it. We've taught a lot of people. We've taught. I think I've taught maybe about 15,000, 10 to 15,000 people at least, youngsters. So don't need to have any kids because I've taught too many of them.
And, that really brought a change, like Art of Living जो Yes आप लोगों ने उस टाइम कराया बच्चों को, आज यही सब बड़े होकर कहाँ ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड वो जो फ्रेगनेंस को आगे बढ़ा के लेके गए और कितना बड़ा चेंज आया. आई थिंक पूनम मार्कन जी विल लाइक टू आस्क सम क्वेश्चन, बट उससे पहले सिर्फ एक और मन में बड़ी अभिलाषा थी कि लाइक यू आर ऑल अपब्रिंगिंग लाइक क्वालिफिकेशंस इन लंदन एंड हांगकांग, और आपका फ्लो भी जो है हिंदी से ज्यादा इंग्लिश का है. How you this recite Sanskrit shlokas, bhajan so perfectly, so profound. क्यों पूनम जी ये
बात कर सकता हूँ, पर क्या है ना कि फास्ट एक्सप्रेशन जो होता है ना, it comes out better in English. So even though I can speak in Hindi, it'll sound a little scripted. I'll be very honest with you. It won't come from my heart. You know, that is the limitation of my education. I'll be very honest with you. It's nothing good or bad. It's just the way it is. You know, so you accept it and you move on. But shlokas, they're universal. So if you once you catch them, then anyone can chant them. I know Purna Chaitanya ji. See how beautifully he chants, and he's a foreigner. And he chants, his pronunciation is very good. So like that, if you have an interest, and I learned a little bit of Sanskrit, some basic Sanskrit in ashram we were taught. So it helped a lot, you know. But I do love shlokas. I definitely love chanting, and I love recording shlokas also as well. Yeah, Poonam ji.
Yeah, Poonam ji.
Okay, Sahil, it's like almost like a rapid fire, but a very I hope you enjoy it. My first one is you have to just choose, okay?
Okay.
Riverside or beach side?
Riverside or beach side? Riverside, obviously. Ganga, Rishikesh.
Okay. From these two cuisines, Italian or South Indian?
Italian. Had enough of South Indian. Thank you very much.
Okay. Two favorite places, any town, any city, one in India and one outside India.
Anywhere in Garhwal. Anywhere in Garhwal is beautiful. I love it. Me and Smriti we can't wait to keep going to
Uttarakhand, you mean?
Yeah, anywhere over there. Specifically above Rishikesh. Let's put it like that. Let's just keep it that zone. That's
okay.
Beautiful. And internationally, no preference as such. As long as we get vegetarian food, it's fine. So that should be. So yeah,
good. You really learn to flow, huh? Okay. The fourth one is 5 different words with which you could describe your experience with Gurudev. Just 5 different words, not a sentence.
Transformative, uplifting, enlightening, realization, truth.
Okay, fantastic. Now comes the last one, and
you're giving it tough.
I won't call it a tricky one, but SAHIL. Sahil. Now these 5 alphabets के साथ आप अपने आप को describe कीजिए.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
Accepting. Happy. Intelligent. Lovely. Okay, let's put it.
So that brings us to the end of the rapid fire round. Manoj ji, back to you.
So I'll just cut in a little bit, one small thing. So we have this beautiful process in the Yes to course. We used to have it where you have to praise yourself.
Yeah.
So this is something that we have learned, because praise is nothing but raising of prana, raise peace, right? So and it's a divine quality. So when you are not grumbling, about a situation, and you're praising even some small things in the situation which you'll catch. You won't look at the negative, you look at the positive, right? So that becomes a divine quality. So we would say, go in the mirror and look in the mirror and go, wow, like this, and praise something about yourself. So I would suggest all the participants over here, maybe you do that, because it's a little uplifting, it feels wonderful after the program is over. Just go in front of the mirror and say, you don't need people to praise you, you don't need people to make you feel good, you just have to go and say, wow, wow, there's nobody like you on the planet. You have to do that and just see how good you feel. What we crave from others to give us, you can actually give yourself. You don't need anybody to give it to you.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Manoj.
Yeah, actually, I want to ask from you कि any message for the youth. But if I have seen कि आज जितनी भी बातें आपने करी हैं, ये such an inspiring notes कि हर किसी के जीवन में इतना बड़ा परिवर्तन ला सकती हैं कि be positive in your attitude और do whatever you like, just keep the smile. और वो इतना मतलब you can have a living example of like साहिल. आप उनको देख सकते हैं ना, आज जो अभी मैंने बात करी कि इनकी एज नहीं लगती, इट इज ऑल बिकॉज द हैप्पीनेस, और वो अपने अंदर से जो छूटा और जो स्रोत हमारे सामने परम पूज्य गुरुजी शुरू से रहे हैं वो मिल गया। तो साहिल का असली मीनिंग किनारा लग गए, ऐसी जगह लग गए। काफी हमारे ऑडियंस है, एनीवन वांट टू आस्क, क्योंकि हमारे पास बहुत टाइम क्रंच था, साहिल के पास बड़ी मुश्किल से समय चुराया है, लेकिन मैं किसी को निराश नहीं करना चाहता। तो एनीवन वांट टू आस्क short question, like raise your hand, I will answer. We have 4-5 minutes more, so मैं सिक्योरिटी भी हटा देता हूँ, अनम्यूट करके अगर कोई पूछना चाहे क्विक। अभी तक हम साहिल को देखते आए थे कि बस हर वक्त गिटार बजाते हुए। वी हैव सीन अनदर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ हिज लाइफ कि कितना इंस्पायरिंग है, और इतना सब कुछ क्वालिफिकेशन, इतना सब अपब्रिंगिंग, इतना सब होने के बाद ऑथेंटिक वे में कितने अच्छे से जीवन को जी रहे हैं। एनीवन वांट टू आस्क? Otherwise, then we will. Yeah, I want to say anything about 2022. Falak want to ask it.
Falak will ask this answer, is a better person to answer this question. The one who's asking it is a better person to answer. She's a intuition child. She's too good. Yeah. She's the Guruji's like really given us some fantastic techniques for the children. Those of you who have not done the intuition program for your children, I tell you, it's a marvelous program. And this girl is one person I can vouch for, who is the best result, in my opinion, of that program, because literally she can look at you and she can tell you everything that's wrong with you currently, what your future holds, what your path, and guide you, and that to a 21-year-old girl. And she didn't even know some of the names of the medicines before, and she say, I see this medicine is good for you, it's got a green color box, and all those things. The Guruji told her, you better become a doctor and help people, so that you can know the names also of the ailments and of the medicine. That is the power of when you are calm and you are not caught up with the world. Then these siddhis start to develop. Okay, but again, see, siddhi is also a trap. So now a lot of Guruji, I'll tell you a secret. So somebody asked Guruji that why aren't you giving the adults? So he said, adults need shama dhamma. You need shama dhamma in your life to go beyond Maya. But if your mind is filled with perfection, you only want perfection all the time, then that siddhi becomes another tool to make your life more perfect. You move away from accepting what nature is giving you to grow. We only think nature is our enemy. Nature is your best friend. The universe is your best friend. It is trying to help you to grow, and we crib about the fact that we are faced with a difficult situation. Nature puts things in front of you because you have the capacity to handle it. That's the biggest secret. So if the only time you get the siddhi is when you are beyond what is in front of you, when you're not affected by what is in front of you, nature then says, okay, this guy is ready, this person is ready, take it. That's the funny part. We want things to achieve, but when you don't want to achieve anything, then nature gives you all its riches. So that's the secret. Falak will approve that or disapprove that. She can. Anyway.
I think people are so uplifted and calm that they have no questions for you, Sahil. You made them calm and uplifted them. just like
Wonderful.
Rishi. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, we are blessed and lucky to have been in in the lifetime of Rishi Ji, of course Gurudev. My only message for everyone here who's listening, okay, life is short, life is precious. The only commodity which is something you need to be aware of is time. Okay, we don't know how long everyone is here for on this planet. You're talking. I'm not talking about yourself. I'm talking about even the people who you consider as your teachers. So the time is now to learn. The time is now to uplift your consciousness where you're able to grasp what they are saying, not just to intellectually listen to it and throw it out the other ear. Make it a part of your life. And the only way you absorb knowledge is if your vessel is clean.
Mm.
How to clean the vessel? It's very simple. Go for an advanced course. Don't need to do mantra. You don't need to sit in thousands of satsangs. You don't need to do courses on your own. Just sit in an advanced course. When you sit in an advanced course, the course itself removes all that matti from inside. That mel jo aata hai na different chakras par. It is the only way to remove it. Nothing else. Trust me. I learned this the hard way over all these years. Do your advanced course and then you watch you become a new person inside. Maya cannot touch you if you are choosing to go within. And the advanced course is so powerful that the guru will, even if you don't do the meditations, this is the funniest bit. Even if you are not doing the meditations 100%, still you will get the benefit. And it's not the experience. Remember this. People say, oh, I want this experience. That, you know what experience means? Experience means when the matti is coming off the chakra, then you see something, then you hear something, then you feel something. The experience is the garbage. That's the funniest bit. The truth of the advanced course is the Gurudev just cleans you up. So don't run after experiences. Just go deep within, make your vessel clean, and then listen to the knowledge. You'll hear another dimension if your vessel is clean. If your whole consciousness is clean, the same thing you heard maybe 10 days before the advanced course, you'll hear it again. You'll be like, Bhagwan, I didn't hear this. I don't remember Gurudev saying that. All these things will happen in your life. So this is the message for next year. 2022 should be the year of going deep within and absorbing as much as you can from the Guru. As much. And for that, your vessel needs to be clean. So please register for your online advanced courses as soon as possible. That's the real message. ठीक है मनोज जी?
Yeah, very, very. अभी जो बड़ा अच्छा लगा एक बात सुन के कि जो अभी आपने लास्ट में बताया ना कि वेसल शुड बी क्लीन एंड अब आई होप कि हमारे जितने भी लिसनर जितने भी अभी आज रहे और अभी फेसबुक पे भी सब लोग देखेंगे, अब जब भी आप नेक्स्ट टाइम साहिल को सुनेंगे ना तो यू विल नो कि मैं जानता हूँ साहिल को, मैं साहिल को जानता हूँ। वो जो एक इंटीमेसी आपकी अब डेवलप होगी ना, उसका एक अलग ही फ्लेवर आएगा आपको सुनने के लिए। आई एम रियली, ये होने वाला है ये। एंड सिंस आपने मुझे बोला था कि 8:55 लास्ट कर पाएंगे,
We'll do one quick bhajan and then I'll call it today.
Please one quick bhajan.
My favorite end bhajan, as we call it. जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल हरि बोल। जय जय राधा रमण 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 हरि बोल। जानो 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 खुद को पहचानो, सत्य चित आनंद तू है, घर लौट आओ। जाते हो, जरा खुद में ठहरो ना, चापलूसी छोड़ के बादशाह बन जाओ ना। ओ जानो जानो जानो, खुद को पहचानो, सच्चित आनंद तू है, घर लौट आओ। जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
Really, very big thank you on behalf of all my team, and I tell you कि I have interviewed so many people. ये 1 घंटा ऐसा बीता है कि really the knowledge pours in, कितना ज्ञान सहज रूप से अंदर गया है with so much energy and enthusiasm. I think everyone is thrilled about this. मुझे तो लगता है कि सभी के ऐसा ये फीलिंग हो रही होगी। तो रियली वी विल लुक फॉरवर्ड टू सी यू अगेन। फिर कभी आप जरूर टाइम दिएंगे हमें।
For you, of course, anytime, definitely.
Yeah, wonderful, Sahil. और टैगलाइन ये भी हो सकती है, जानो जानो जानो, खुद को पहचानो in 2022.
हाँ, पक्का. That's the tagline.
Yeah.
Theme song for the next year.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sahil. Thank
you, Jai Gurudev.
Thank you, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
भैया, I need to say something, please. 1 second.
Yeah, please.
साहिल भैया, आपको पता है आपका ना एक कोर्स ऑर्गेनाइज हो रहा था रोहिणी पीतमपुरा में, योर फर्स्ट मेगा yes course. You know, I was a volunteer at that time. अभी भी volunteer ही है गुरुदेव के, but that time I had just gone for the course, Happiness Growth. And what had happened was एक मीटिंग बुलाई गई थी कि जिन्होंने इस कोर्स को असिस्ट करना है या उसके लिए काम करना है. So I was there in the meeting, and we were the beginners were sent out because we needed only teachers or people who had done TTP for you know, that motivated me to do my TTP.
Very good. I'm happy I motivated you to do the TTP.
Yes. I mean,
Wonderful.
I was shocked by this. I said, how can we not be in the team of the people?
So
I had to go for my
Wonderful. I'll take any praise on that front happily. I motivated you to go for TTP happily. I take it. Wonderful. God bless. Jai Gurudev. See you all. Bye.
Bye.
Jai Gurudev.
So let me first फिर रिकॉर्डिंग को स्टॉप करें ताकि we can be more